I'm Stephanie Brown, and my company is Intelligent Construction Opportunities. I host this live stream as a way to connect with construction professionals looking to gain insights from the software vendors and tech developers creating the technologies that support construction projects today. Intelligent Construction Opportunities specifically helps general contractors and trade partners and project managers decide what technologies are right for their projects. Today, our guest is Kipp Ivey, currently working with Faro Technologies. Faro's made quite the name for itself when it comes to laser scanning technologies.
It's amazing to me how fast the technology has moved. But what's amazing to me is how fast the construction trades have adopted these technologies faster than everybody. I remember when BIM first came out, and guys used to come to me all the time and say, Kipp, do you guys have that BIM software? And I said, well, you realize that doesn't exist, right? There's no such thing as the BIM software. BIM was a process. It's not a thing. It's not an it. It's a process that can be achieved through a multitude of resources, right? There was no such thing as the BIM software. Revit today is still considered the BIM software only because that's kind of the moniker that's just stuck to it, but it's really not, right? It's part of the BIM process, but it's not, quote, the BIM software. But people used to ask me all the time, Kipp, where do I find a good detailer? I said, go look in your shop. And they go, well, what do you mean? And I said, what do you mean? Is it easier to teach CAD or is it easier to teach the trade? I will argue that I can teach CAD to a tradesman a lot faster than I can ever teach a trade to a draftsman. And so we really believed, even the quick pen days and in those early Trimble days, in hiring tradespeople and tradesmen and people with industry experience, because that's how these newer technologies were going to be driven into the market and adopted. And so I still believe that today. Some of the things I've done since I've been here at Faro is partnered with Ken Schneider at the United Association of Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, because I believe in getting this technology in the hands of the skilled trades, because it's not a case of if they're ever going to touch the style of technology, or if they're ever going to be involved in a BIM project, or if they're ever going to be involved in a world of 3D reality capture. It's no longer an if. Technology is like water. It seeks its own level with each individual company or each individual organization to a certain point, right? And then all of a sudden you reach this point of inflection where you either continue to learn how to swim in that technology pool or you drown in it. And what happens is everything starts with three basic functions: adoption, education, and implementation, right? Every piece of technology, I don't care if it's BIM, I don't care if it's CAD, I don't care if it's estimating, I don't care if it's laser scanning, it does not matter. It all revolves around education, implementation, and adoption. Certain aspects of our industry, the construction as a whole, have been slow to adopt. Others have been much faster. Now, I believe you're going to see this coalescence around the various technologies. It's no longer considered to be something that a specialist would do, but something that a generalist would do.